ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. You know the vibes. I'm back again with another video with an amazing guest. If you don't know me, I'm a radiologist, medical student, and also a medical writer. I'm based in Nigeria, and I have an amazing guest. Hey, Julie, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, of course, and thank you so much for inviting me on to this. My name is Julie Goodridge, and my background is in science. I have a couple of science degrees, and after I had finished studying science, I became interested in healing and became attuned to Reiki, which prompted a journey of exploration, which has led to places that I couldn't even begin to expect within myself, and now I work with other people using healing and coaching.
That's amazing, Julie. That's really amazing, Yeah. So, what do you think? The audience is kind of confused right now. What do you think? What do you think about the healing process? What is that feeling you have about the healing process?
Thank you for asking. And first of all, I think for me, the healing process is our minds want to really try to understand the healing process, and that's completely understandable. But my experience, and certainly with a background in science, I absolutely wanted to understand the healing process. But to be honest, I think my mind has had to step aside. The more I've been doing this now for 20 years, and the more I do it, the more I realise that my mind still needs to step aside a lot, because it's very difficult to answer that question other than from experience. And we are all interconnected, and prayer is just a wonderful example of distance healing, for example, and healing uses those invisible connections that we all have to each other, the cosmos and the planet. And I fully understand that unless someone has experience of that, then it's very difficult to even begin to try to understand that. So my trust and faith in the process has really come from my own journey with it, from someone who was pretty much disabled with anxiety and depression as a younger person, and having the insight, and I don't know where that came from, but wanting to be free of that and committing to spending my life to find ways of stopping the limiting beliefs from doing exactly that, from limiting me. And when I was 38, after I'd finished studying science, I found Reiki, and immediately, the moment I was attuned to Reiki, a self-empowerment process went on that I couldn't even have imagined, and I became more and more and more comfortable in my own skin and with the person that I am. And that's such a gift, and it's that I am passionate about, because I know the enormity of the change that is possible. So I don't know if that helps.
Every time I listen to your story, Julie, it's really, really, really inspiring. Very, very inspiring. So I want you to take up this platform to tell us your story. Tell us a story so we can learn from it. Tell us your story. How you overcame a lot of things you faced in the past. Because when I got talking with you. You shared a story that really touched me, and I believe that if you share your story right now, if you share a story right now, it's gonna like really touch the audience. So the platform is all yours right now.
Okay, thank you. So I think you're leaning towards an accident that I had 11 years ago. And first of all, let me just say that this journey has brought me to the realization, and continues to, that every single thought we have, every movement we make, every single sentence we say has an energy. And that energy impacts the whole immediately. It occurs. And the universe, in my experience, brings us what we are vibrating and attracting, and that's all it can do. So my own process of self-empowerment began with exactly that, with Reiki. I then discovered something called vortex healing, and I backpacked around the United States for 6 months, literally mirroring the journey that was going on within myself. I spent 6 weeks in vortex healing retreats, and then when I came home, I discovered a Canadian lady called Jill O'Carroll. She worked with the energetic field of the physical heart, which is now well documented in science, and that for me kind of encompassed everything that I had done before. And I think it's important to say at this point as well that there is always more, always, irrespective of where we are in life, what experiences we have had in life, be they traumatic, the loss, grief, accidents, they all bring us something, and it is possible to move on in as full a way as possible from those experiences. And I passed out and fell off my horse and sustained a very serious concussion, which thankfully kept taking me back to the hospital over a period of 6 weeks. And on the last visit, it was found that I had severe injuries to both my internal carotid arteries. That, strictly speaking, should have killed me, because I'd been wandering around for 6 weeks with this damage, undiagnosed, with blood clots on either side of my head, which thankfully had not moved anywhere and either killed me or given me a serious stroke, perhaps. And something like that happens, at least with me. First of all, I had to digest the information 2 weeks prior to that my concussion was going to take 12 to 18 months to recover from. And when you're a very fit individual that horse rides, swims, walks, runs a business, and has 2 children to look after, that came very, very, very hard, and it prompted an inner journey, because when faced with a situation like that, you can either you get angry. I got frustrated, but actually there was only one way for me to go, and that was inwards. And I knew from my healing practice that that was the only way I could go if I wasn't going to go completely mad. So hearing this information, and I hated my concussion at that point, absolutely hated it. And then being delivered, given this information that actually I had this damage in my head that, because of the concussion, had been diagnosed, then my perspective changed, and I spent a week in hospital, and my gratitude for my concussion and for the situation that I found myself in began. And I realised that I was so lucky to be alive, that I had to knuckle down and and do what I needed to do. And very often, if any of you have ever suffered a concussion, then you will know that you have very little energy to start with. It's very unpredictable, and you just have to rest a lot. So, with my healing experience, with my friends and contacts around the world, I was living in France at that point, I asked them all to send healing. I found CT scans of healthy carotid arteries, which I stuck all around the house so that, my subconscious was just bombarded with visions of healthy tissue, and I started, and I did what I could when I could, and it took 3 years in total for the concussion to fully, for me to fully recover from the concussion, and the arteries thankfully healed within 6 months, and so that was, an experience which I would say brought me more growth than all of the workshops put together. And I continued with healing on myself. I did what I could, and that was my journey for 3 years. And it is one of the things that I am most grateful for, which may sound strange, but when you have to find an internal freedom because you do not have the physical freedom, then that doesn't leave you when you have recovered. There is always a space to go internally. We are as imprisoned as we want to be or think we ought to be. There is a freedom that can be found in a consciousness that has been forced to expand almost. That is just very, very beautiful. And it's this that I am absolutely passionate about bringing into my workshops and retreats and with my clients. The only limits we have are those that we put on ourselves.
Wow. Oh my goodness. This is really inspirational.
I got into a bit of a flow then.
Yeah, I was following the flow, like is I believe that the audience have they grabbed something off from your story. So
I hope so.
yeah, sure. So Julie, I want to ask you a question. Well, what are you considering, about writing a book based on your story? Because your stories are really very inspirational, like I said earlier. So why are you not considering, to write a book based on that?
Thank you for that question. Yes, writing. I have actually started a book, and I have had the first chapter written for the last 3.5 years, and it is something that I am now working on, and it is a mix, because I think, I thank you for saying that my story is inspirational. There is a process to go through, isn't it? We all have this internal journey of finding our self-worth and, just putting ourselves out there as the person that we are. And I am at that stage where that's the space I'm in, and I am working on the book. It is a mix. It is my story, and it is my story with healing and what I believe is possible for each person, if they desire, because there is always hope, but hope along with action, however big or small that is, creates just a magnet for the universe to shine a light on and to bring energy into. So one one thing that I would say is that always ask for help, because the universe will bring it, and often at times when we least expect it. So the book is my story, and it is about my journey with healing as well, and my experiences of working with other people with healing. And the potential, just the infinite potential that we all have in so many ways. And that's what my clients find. Their boundaries become much clearer. They start to put themselves first, which of course I must just say, because this is something that I feel very strongly about, like a lot of people, we are the most important person in our lives. And that may sound strange, but we simply cannot be there for anybody else in the fullest sense if we are not there for ourselves first. And, it is my greatest belief that we are here on this beautiful planet to become the best version of ourselves and to get as comfortable as we can within our own skins, because there is a freedom in that which is difficult to put into words. And the more work that we do on ourselves, then the gift of internal freedom will just keep being given by the universe. Absolutely, no question. We often think we've got there, but actually it's infinite. There's always more, always. So yes, I've got to work out a way of weaving my story in with the whole healing, and that will come, because I trust that process. That creativity that we find in that freedom flows when we trust that process as well.
Amazing. So we'll be expecting your very soon, right?
I have committed to finishing it within the next 6 to 9 months.
All right.
With my business.
I believe that the audience are really waiting for that book, because that book will contain a lot of inspirational words, inspirational quotes, that will enlighten other people and enlighten us, as humans.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell me about your faith. What do you believe in as as a human being? Yeah, your faith.
Honestly, I think there are many paths to the same destination, and I believe that there is something, and I believe that we label it in different ways depending on what we need. So that label can be God, life, Buddha, the universe, any deity that you can think of. And I think it's really important that we follow what resonates with us, and that can change from time to time and maybe year to year. But what I've found is that we live on a beautiful planet, Mother Earth, Gaia, and she has an energy that is awesome, absolutely awesome. She's a living being, and she needs all the help she can get at the moment. Or actually, let me rephrase that. We as human beings need to give the planet all the help that she needs, because ultimately it's us that's going to suffer as well. And I think it's important to, and this is part of the work that I do, deciphering our inner knowing from mind activity is something that is much easier to do when we work with healing energy. That clarity, which is so important, we can see it much more easily. So that's something I do with my clients when we work together. And boundary setting, putting themselves first, clarity, that all kind of falls into place. But I think, and I have absolute, I call it the universe, I call it life. I trust it 200%, and I have had so many experiences over the last 20 years that have meant that my mind has just got to have got out of the way. You know, our minds are wonderful and we need them, but, you know, our inner knowing recognises the ongoing flow of life, and it's when we come into touch with that and can slip into that flow more so, then really beautiful things can happen. So that's a very long-winded way of saying, you know, I think all religions are important, because if you are drawn to a religion, then that's what you must follow. And, you know, life has presented us with an array of religions and faiths, and, you know, for atheists, no faith. And it's whatever, it's a jigsaw puzzle. But I think they all lead to the same place.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Really amazing. It's been, you know, amazing to, you know, have you as a guest speaker to, you know, enlighten my audience here on my YouTube channel.
Thank you so much.
It's really a great opportunity, and I know you're a very busy person, and, you know, checking out your schedule and, you know, having a free time to come talk on my YouTube channel is a great opportunity. And I know the audience really valued what you just said, and I'm really like, I don't know what to say again. Like, you've been amazing. You know, your words like, you know.
Thank you. It's very kind of you.
Yeah, your words are like so encouraging. You know.
Thank you. And the reason I'm so passionate about it, Ransom, is that, you know, I've walked the path of self-discovery, and I chose to do that. But you know, we can all find ourselves in circumstances that we at some points believe we cannot change. And for me, you know, holding hope and taking action, however tiny it is, do not underestimate the butterfly effect. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah. I've heard series of you know, things about that. You know, this is not my first time hearing that stuff.
I mean, it's,
you know.
Yeah, and you know, if to put a scientific bent on it for a second, if you imagine a mathematical model that is just, you know, enormous, then enormous, you know, just infinite, then every single input creates movement, and don't underestimate taking what your mind may consider to be small actions, because actually small actions, even a one sentence affirmation, can be very, very, very powerful and create that vibration for the universe just to come in and, you know, almost set off a synchronistic what's the word I'm looking for? Series of events that could just change your life. You know, that is always a possibility, but don't ever give up hope.
Yeah, there's no need of giving up. You know, you just have to, like, keep, you know, moving, keep doing what you're doing. You know, that's what I tell. That's what I tell medical new writers, you know, they're writing and nobody's kind of like noticing them or something. I tell them to keep writing, because one day a mouse begins with a step, right? So an ocean begins with a drop of water. So just keep writing, and one day it's something will blow up from, you get more drop opportunities and people reaching out to you for your services. So just keep writing, keep moving. Everything you do, don't just give up. Giving up means your strength is little. So that's it for now. Julie, where's the last thing you have to tell my audience right now?
There's always more. Always. Just always, I always hold on to that, and I'm shown frequently that there is always more on every level. And this is what I'm really passionate about bringing to anybody who wants to listen, or clients, or in a retreat setting. There's always more.
Thank you so much, Julie. We'll get to do this once more again, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Julie. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. You have heard what Julia said. It's really, really amazing that you need to adhere to all those things she just said, because she's experienced, and she's talking of how she, passed through a lot of obstacles and challenges and stuff, and she managed to escalate from it. So, and she never gave up. You don't need to give up quickly. You just have to keep moving, and one day, it's just a day, man. It's just a day. Just keep going. One day, the time's gonna click for you. Is that right, Julie?
Yes, without a doubt.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Julie. Much appreciated. Alright.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I cannot fuck with you, baby, you right.